Hey, what the fuck up, world? John Horse here, man. I wanted to talk real fast, real quick, just on the subject that I like to touch on, the black community. Um, First, let me get this out the way. Black is the reverse of what y'all think it means. If you think it means power, it means the opposite. I mean, look at the origins of the word. But with that being said, uh, African American is not a real thing. Um, but third of all, what I want to get on is the simple fact of this shit we call community, man. You know what I mean? Like, just like my homeboy low key say, are we just talking, or are we trying to do more of what with our time, or even with our kids? You know what I'm saying? Now I looked up the definition of community, and you know what I'm saying, virtually this could be considered a community, what we're doing here on the internet. I mean, that's cool, but a lot of shit I can truly say I do not agree with. You know what I mean? As far as the black conscious community and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just the whole simple fact. If we are a community, we have to address. I mean, we are a community. It's just that we have to address, like, we have to we have to take ownership of our shit. You know what I'm saying? Because our community, to me, is the only community that is most talked about but unseen. You know what I'm saying? But it's right in everybody's perspective each and every time. And I feel like people at a buffet where they can pick and choose what they want to talk about as far as our community or our culture. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I sit up here and I say this shit is just because of the simple fact. Motherfucker, the present is the future. You know what I mean? And the future is our history. So these motherfucking kids of ours, well, children, I'm sorry, these children of ours are gonna look back and they gonna be fucking baffled. It's just like when we look back on the 70s and the 80s and the 60s and shit, and we was baffled like a motherfucker. Like, we are given it's mad. It's crazy because we creating different energies of opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see anything wrong with what Boosie was saying as far as like Dwayne Wade's child. He wasn't literally talking about his dick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he got that information, but my whole thing was even in just an unseen sense. You know what I'm saying? You are cutting this man. You're cutting this man's dick off. You cutting this little boy dick off before he even have a chance to use it. He's not even done with puberty. So with that being said, that is a real sad situation because of the simple fact, like, us black men, us brown men, indigenous people, we don't we don't operate like that in our unseen culture. In our unseen culture, bro, that is damn near, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say forbidden, but it's damn near forbidden. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, it's something that we slowly leak. You know what I'm saying? We don't sit up there and broadcast it and put it on everything and then you go on a fucking worldwide tour. Like I said, man, this little boy is more famous than his son that's playing hoops with LeBron's son. That's baffling in his damn self. And then you mean to tell me you say your little boy gay and then next thing you know you get a plethora of fucking endorsement deals? So with that being said, I call that a sacrifice. You understand? So that means, check this out. Y'all gonna remember the day he came out and y'all gonna remember the day that he died. Whether it be 67, 47, 27, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Is gonna be plastered. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the simple fact, like, bro, you cannot do it. To me, that is a form of child abuse. It's not support. You're supporting the kid in the wrong way. You understand? You have to know that there's other options available than to sit up there and, you know what I'm saying, blatantly go with shit that's not natural. You know what I'm saying? Just like Boosie was saying, God didn't make him that way. I mean, Young Thug. Just like Young Thug say, God ain't make no mistakes. That's one to talk. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he absolutely right. So why not help this person understand the confusion when we know that we got a whole plethora of bullshit out here. Internet influences all everywhere. I can go on and on, but we got influences to encourage this type of behavior. So why in the fuck, you know what I'm saying, would you aid it? You know what I'm saying? I can't fault Gabrielle Union because Gabrielle Union is what she ultimately is. You understand? She's a person she's standing by. You understand? I mean, I'm not finna degrade her or no shit like that. I could go in, but like I say, she a person who's standing by. So her decision doesn't ultimately care. And I'm looking at the situation like, bro, you bought your mama a church, your mama a pastor. What does she think? What does the mother of your son, you know what I mean? What's the mother of your son thinks? What the mother of Zion thinks? You understand? Because one thing about it, two things, for sure, y'all ain't finna finagle me with this shit. I see a little boy. It's about what the fuck I see and I identify. It's not what you motherfuckers sit up here and told me and I'm supposed to recognize in my motherfucking head. Fuck y'all. You understand? I got a little boy. I got to finish raising them through all this bullshit that y'all broadcasting. But I don't fault the people who broadcasting because they have an agenda ultimately. You know what I'm saying? And that's neither here nor there. Fuck the Dracos. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? The Dracons or whatever the fuck you want to call them. The people who, the unseen motherfuckers. Them black motherfuckers. How about that? Shit. But like I said, I can go on and on, man, and to the ins and outs of this shit. But I just really wanted to speak on this particular subject. And I don't know, man. It's just black men in particular just showing us in the bad light. Like you get a motherfucker like I said earlier in my last video, Breshard Breland. Like, bro, you're an NFL player. Like, this is how I be telling people. Like, these NFL players are big, grown-ass kids with money. You know what I mean? The outside world doesn't exist to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like pre-dementia. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker is really like, a motherfucker life stops in high school. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get these retired people, they don't know what the fuck to do because that's basically all they fucking been doing. You know what I'm saying? How are? But you know what I'm saying? It's just these rational decisions that let you know that the community is not a community. It's people see it, but they don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Breshard Breland, you just won the championship, Kansas City Chiefs. If you have a chance to stand up, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have a person out there, a little kid, that calls you their favorite player, what kind of example are you setting for them in this type of world? Yeah, I'm going to the White House. Why? What has the White House done for you in your championship? You understand? We have to stop the ceremonial shit. You understand? The taking and the sucking of fucking energy. Like this Kobe Bryant shit has done. You know what I mean? Black folks, 2 weeks. Yeah, it's buried. White folks, a week. You understand? Why do we prolong this shit? You know what I mean? So we can see the manifested energy that we all done created. Different aids of opinions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was totally baffled how everybody just jumped on Boosie. Because for one thing, like my boy Eric Johnson said, he was right. You know what I'm saying? And it was good to hear a breath of fresh air coming from a celebrity who see the shit the way we see the shit. And not just flag it off as, no, that's just something. You know what I mean? I done seen a lot of shit that I talk about coming to fruition. But I don't agree with it. I don't say I like it. It's just a whole simple fact. Like, bro, you can see the shit too. You know what I'm saying? You just have to choose to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That way, choose to pay attention. That way, so you can choose not to pay attention. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck is going on TV. You know what I mean? I come home, I'm tired. You You know what I mean? I try to shoot a video in. I'm a YouTuber, bro, so I'm on YouTube 24/7. I'm watching my homeboys. Shout out to the Straight To It podcast. You know what I'm saying? Eric Johnson, Virgo, Jay Indy, fucking Taida, fucking Low Key, every fucking body, bro. Dre Gray, fucking Opposite from the Norm, fucking Mr. Let You Tell It, like we deep over this bitch. And before I looked around, like we got a little motherfucking community. You know what I'm saying? We got a little community. We got fans too. Shout out Booby. Shout out motherfucking Ann. Shout out just a lot of motherfuckers. Doggy. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a little solid shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And me myself, I take a lot of I wouldn't say pride, but I have a lot of respect for what we have cultivated because we just have a whole bunch of like-minded ideas and shit, we pushing it. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Straight To It podcast. And it's good too because it's on our own time. So if it doesn't get done, that we only have ourselves to blame. But like I said, to stay back on the subject, I'm just like baffled, like, because I asked the person at work, like, why can't we attack the people, you know, those trolls or some people who agree with the bullshit? And he told me something so crazy because he said, because they're letting you know they agree with the bullshit. So it's no convincing them. You know what I mean? It's no convincing them. And it dawned upon me like, wow. And it go back to that saying I always say, let the dead lie with the dead. So that's why I say if you rock out with me, shit, rock the fuck out with me. We gonna get 1,000 subscribers. Please believe it. We gonna get a computer, all that good shit, all the setup and man, we got some shit coming. Cause guess what? It's all in the mind, bro. And we're changing our thought process. We're changing our thought process, and then with that, we're changing the DNA. You understand? So with that being said, we're not dead yet. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I mean? We still here. We got an opinion. Not trying to save the world, but damn sure. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely trying to be heard. That's for damn sure. So y'all like, subscribe, all that good shit. Share this motherfucker if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, right now it's only built on content as far as context. You know what I'm saying? But we give you all them little features and shit that you like. Like I said, man, the Straight To It podcast every fucking Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We always take a couple of Sundays off for shit like that, cause we could do that. You know what I'm saying? But get them t-shirts. Y'all subscribe to my homeboy channel, Low Key T. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get right. So, you know what I mean? New phones, new computers, and everything coming in. More shows coming. You know what I'm saying? He got a plethora of shows on that bitch. I even got my own show on that bitch called Social Court. I got to pick back up on my shit. But ESPN, not ESPN, that shit raw as fuck with Sato. Shout out Sato. Um, just a lot of shit, man. We doing shit over here, man. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm finna bridge this motherfucking circle off. Because I see what the fuck we got now. And, you know what I mean? A lot of you motherfuckers who had that free entry, y'all not going to have that free entry no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna cost. Y'all gonna have to donate to the cause like the Soul Group. Shout out to the Soul Group. Flight Boss, all them good people over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of the Soul Group, but I fucks with them the long way. They heavyweight. They crucial as fuck. But that's about it, man. I told y'all I was gonna try to make a video every fucking day this Black History Month, and with some Black History, I end it like this: fuck Harriet Tubman. Fuck Harriet Tubman. You know what I mean? Because that story that these white people gave you, that history, is ass fucking backwards.